Hari Om, Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana. See, to my posting on mudra, I had asked a question. Can you reply this question? Mere demonstration of the mudra, does it have any effect on the environment? Does it help or affect the practitioner or anyone nearby who is in the vicinity? To this particular post, I have received a lot of comments from Murthy, Krishna Shraddha, Harikuna, Babu Jammi, Kanti Kiran, Neeraja Kurudi, Ananda Tirtha Kulkarni, Aprajita, Bansal, Maunika Madghula, Vedavyas Chintalapati, Venkata S. Rao, Pushkar Nelutla, Mahati Gunturu, Bhavani Totampudi, then Manjuvani, Srivalli Chakravadhanula. Finally, we come to one particular comment from Prem KV. You should know about this gentleman. Just very recently I got introduced to them in US. Okay. Maybe last year or the year before. I don't remember. He is basically a professional photographer. And his wife Vidya is good at dance. And she also helps him. They go and do research for unique age-old practices of Indian tradition. They go throughout the world. The tradition is spread across, and they photograph everything, then they write, they give a write-up, they post it on Facebook, probably maybe in Instagram also, I don't know. Facebook, I keep seeing their messages. Very nice divine couple. Prem has commented something which is drawing my attention to give a reply. All the others, not that I don't need to reply. All others, you already know the reply. I think if I reply this particular question, the reply will be applicable to everybody. Because a lot of comments, so I'm choosing one question, one comment. Prem KV, Pranam Guruji, yes, definitely when I hold mudras, which I learnt properly, there are changes in me. But those are part of pranayama and kriya, which are supposed to create an influence within. But I have observed that there are mudras which can create external influences also. Like a trained acharya uses mudras to do invocation of devatas, or devatas hold mudras which influence anyone in their presence. Since I have not learnt about influencing outside, I don't practice it. In my understanding, Guruji, unless one is established within, one should not practice mudra to influence outside, as it may create negative or unnecessary consequences. Am I right on this, Guruji? That's why I have not learnt it yet, nor do it from books or videos. Once I am ready, the Guru will know to open that aspect of influencing outside using mudras. As I think mudras is not just about hand posture, but about the whole body, emotion, intent and energy behind it. When I am not established in all these aspects, I should not attempt mudras to influence outside. That's my humble opinion. Very good understanding, Prem. Here you state something which is definitely needs to be spoken of. You say something very beautiful. This is something many people don't, they never go into it. Please remember this. Here you say, I have observed there are mudras which can create external influences also. Like a trained acharya uses mudras, or devatas holding mudras. Since I have not learnt, I am about influencing outside, I don't practice. Very good. This is very good. When you do not know something, you should not practice that. because there may be consequences of it which we must be prepared to establish. Next line is very good. Since I have not learned about influencing outside, I don't practice it. The next line is, in my understanding, Guruji, unless one is established within, one should not practice mudras to influence outside. Very, very, very apt and very beautiful. Please remember this. I totally agree with you, Prem. What you said is 100% right. Unless one is established within. This is a very big statement. It's not a normal statement. Please remember this. Established within, he says. He doesn't say, Prem doesn't say established. He says established within. All know to establish, but we do not know to establish within. Within, if you are an established man, you will be a very, very balanced person. Actually, imbalanced people should not practice mudras. People who don't have a balance, even in normal things, leave alone spiritual things. In normal things, in the family, with friends, with relatives, if somebody does not have balance and somebody gets irritated, somebody reacts. A person who reacts to the comments of others very violently, thinking that it is against him, even a normal general statement made across, if it is being looked at as a specific statement against an individual, that person is immature. Such a person is not eligible for mudras. Please remember this. When you are established within, you will know how qualified to react. Are you qualified enough to react to that? Are you informed to that extent to react or act even for that matter? Are you well established within means are you matured to that extent? Physically, mentally, morally, financially, psychologically, emotionally. Emotional balance is very important. People who are not emotionally balanced cannot practice mudras. If they practice it, they will be in trouble. For example, I will tell you. Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, all these dances are there. There also they do mudras. There are various actions and they perform. What is the difference between that and this? A Bharatanatyam dancer is focused only on that particular subject. Maybe Hiranyavadam, maybe Paduka Pattabhishekam of Rama, it can be anything for that matter. He is grounded only on the subject and his expressions are towards that subject. Please remember this. And he doesn't make, internally they don't recite anything, only externally there will be some music or somebody will be singing for which they will be reacting. So for that singing, for particular song which has got a meaning, the steps are there and it is directed directly towards that. But whereas in a religious practice, if you are using mudras or even if you are sitting and using mudras, not only the mantra part is important, even without mantra there are certain mudras which will create some problems which people don't understand. A prayogi knows thoroughly about mudras and whose his actions and reactions, whether in private or public, will be only towards that. For the hitam of the people, he will be definitely doing things the way it has to be done. But for normal people, sometimes normal people, you can find them. sometimes doing certain things in an exclusive environment. For example, I will tell you, there are big religious leaders, big political leaders, they address, even I am addressing through Facebook. You are watching me. When you are watching me, certain things happen inside you, depending on your own past, depending on your forefathers, and depending on your karma, basically. Okay. Why did we come across? Why are we? There may be a number of followers for me, but only a few may be seeing these videos. Not everyone. There may be somebody not at all a follower, he will be somewhere, he will suddenly see this video. Please remember. A Prayogi's video has got its own significance and it cannot be understood by anybody else other than a Prayogi or Bhagavan himself. Only they can understand. Because it is more an addressing to the cosmos. So, as rightly told by Prem, unless a person is grounded, he is not eligible. Whether you are grounded or not is something which others cannot satisfy, you have to find out. On one side, somebody may be immature, somebody may not have the capacity to introspect oneself and find out what is right with him or what is wrong with him. He may not be able to do it. Such an immature person has to decide for himself means it is going to be a disaster. Please remember this. Today communication has become so much, that is everything is communicated, everything is exchanged. Okay. Everything people put on the Facebook, Instagram, so many things, Twitter, this, that. I don't know about Twitter. I don't know about Instagram also. This Facebook, something I am following for quite some time. So there also I don't see other things. Okay, if there is something useful to purchase, I might take something. But other than that, I don't do anything. I only look at the comments, what my disciples or followers or onlookers, whoever, whatever category they may belong to, whatever comments they give, for which I give up my opinion on the subject. To the extent of what we have learned, we have practiced. Mudras are dangerous. Please remember, don't practice it. If you do not have proper guidance, and you must be a grounded person. In fact, mudras will not be taught by a guru to a Shishya unless he is grounded. That is the advantage of going to a guru. Very beautifully, this is also said by you. That is why I have not learnt it yet, nor do it from books or videos. Once I am ready, the guru will know to open the aspect of influencing outside using mudras. Yes. Once you are ready, the master arrives. The guru arrives. This is very wonderful. I really appreciate you for this comment, Prem. Yes. This comment can be taken as an overall guidance for those who would like to practice mudras. If you are not a mature person, if you know it internally, you react for anything and everything, just out of curiosity, you do it and you will be in trouble. Someone, Nambudri was there long back. He was doing certain things and he was copying whatever I was doing. He had a good memory. He used to copy everything and he was practicing it in one side of the forest. You know what happened? A group of big langurs, monkeys, the big langurs, langur will be quite big. They will have an ash color body with a lot of hair and their face will be dark black. They will be very beautiful to look. Sakshat Krishna, Anjaneya himself. They will be very nice. A group of langurs came, just took him and put him somewhere. There was a hole. They have put him inside the hole. That's all. He cannot climb out of it. And every day they were feeding him. They were giving bananas, this, that, whatever is available, whatever they were eating in the forest was giving, and he was alive. He gave a wrong communication to the langurs. The langurs that day were carrying one particular akshara called Prada. Prada is one of the beautiful aksharas. Okay. But if you invite Prada, you must know how to keep it engaged. You must know how to feed it. You must know what are the tantra and mantra aspects of it. All these things are connected. Simply he repeated the mudra. And here in this case, it so happened that they had a negative opinion about the subject. It looked like he came to arrest these mudras, this particular akshara. They wanted to arrest that particular akshara, and so it became reactive. And the reaction was seen in the reaction of the langurs. He was not to be traced. The family had complained to the police, all these things. They were searching many places. I was also searching. Then finally I found him. One langur took me to the spot. Okay, it just looked at me and I walked behind. It was looking at me, walking behind. It took me to that place. And finally he was there. Then I took some more people and then put some rope, this, that, brought him out. He was totally gone. He is gone totally. He could not even speak. Then we got him admitted in a hospital. Almost in a hospital he was there for about 3-4 months, I think. He was there because he was inside for about 40 days roughly. Okay. Please remember, mudras can affect you. There are some mudras for which you need not have any kind of mantra or communication. The very mere action itself, please remember, will put you in trouble. I find today in Facebook lot of mudras, so many people are putting so many things. Okay. Even Sanjeevani Mudra, today morning she was giving a comment. Manjuvani was telling me I practice this. She is showing the mudra also. She has taken a photo, which is wrong. Okay, the way she is doing, I don't think is correct. Okay. And please remember, imbalanced people who are very emotional, who know how at the outset, who cannot accept others, should not practice mudras. Should not. I strongly condemn this. And there is so much thrown across, just like that, lot of material, so many things. Because internet or Facebook, don't think once it appears it is right. That is a wrong notion. You can post, I can also post. Everybody can post whatever they want. That is net. It is just connecting you people. It is up to you to analyze the data, what is available, and take it, if it is a useful information, and implement it. Okay. So the responsibility is for the people who watch such posts or videos or etc. People who post these things do have responsibility. They are not supposed to post just because there is something available somewhere. We have a mechanical practice. Any forward comes to us, we simply forward it, which should not be done. You have to read the forward. First, you must be able to assimilate it. You must be able to agree to it. You must be convinced about it. And your school must allow it. Your discipline must allow it. Your elders must allow it. Okay. Then you can forward it. But even before it comes also we forward. So, where is the necessity? You don't know anything. And some forwards run for pages. Okay. Pages. I don't even see the forward. I don't see any forward nowadays. If it's a joke, I will see. Otherwise, I don't see. So don't please forward me anything other than information. Suppose there is a Shradham, or suppose somebody has died, or some violent death is there, or some war is taking place. All these things, I am the person in charge. You can tell me. At home or anywhere. Okay. As Prayogis, we are more involved in these things. So we use the mudras. We use the different positions. It is not just this. Yes. These are primordial energy centers. You can either communicate from here or receive from here. You can see great Mahan, saints, they keep their fingers like this. They are in the process of either communicating or they are in the process of receiving something. Yes. That way entire body communicates. That's why body language. When I talk to you, how do I talk? Sometimes I raise the eyebrow, sometimes I do like this, I will do like this, sometimes I do like this. Do you mean to say that these actions do not have any meaning? Then you are wrong. A prayoga is full of meaning. Probably we cannot understand. And there is no time for me to keep saying this is what for I did this. No. So that way I really appreciate Prem here. As I think, mudras is not just about hand posture, but about the whole body, emotion, intent and energy behind it. Yes, absolutely yes. When a dancer dances, the dancer is not seen. The dance is enjoyed. Is it not? Is it not? When a singer sings, we just enjoy the song. We do not look at the singer, we look at the song. The divinity remains in the song, ultimately with the singer also, because he delivers it. Similarly for a dancer, it's the dance what we watch. When we watch a dance, when they emotionally exhibit certain emotions, and when the dance is confined to a particular subject, and the emotions and actions are as per that particular subject, then you also get deeply involved in it and you closely follow it, is it not? Because it affects your emotions. Dance is something like that. Here we say Tantra Nrityam. Tantra Nritya. Okay, Tantra is performed through Nritya, where we also use a number of mudras. Okay, here we use it, of course. So, when such thing, emotion is involved, here for us as a prayogi, our emotions, our thoughts, our speech, our way of reaction, everything depends on the environment, depends on the aksharas which are there in that environment. You may ask a question to me, my reply is not just to you, my reply is also to the akshara or the pitrus who may be there across to a particular person. That's why a prayogi handles totally the system in a different way. Okay. So, what you say is right. There is emotion involved. There is some sort of a liking involved. Some sort of an involvement is there. The involvement is more organic, not mechanical. Mechanically, if you are going to shake the hands and do things, probably that also may have a consequence as per Prayoga Shastra. But, see, sometimes religious leaders, these big politicians and all, they will suddenly, wave. When they wave, sometimes they will wave right hand, sometimes they will wave left hand. Okay. Sometimes here the crowd, they will wave right hand, they will wave left hand. They are people in the high places. They have come to do service to humanity. They must also be very conscious about these actions because these actions convey certain things to the aksharas which is going to influence the mind of the public. Please remember this. If you are going for an election meeting as a politician, what is your job? You have to win the election. Is it not? There cannot be any compromise on that. There is no compromise. Either you win or lose. So, when winning is the aspect of election, when as a leader of the mass, the way you talk and the way you express, the way you body language, the way you exhibit brings about good aksharas in the public and their mind gets convinced of your idea. I won't say influenced. It gets convinced. Okay. Always it should not be influenced. It should be convinced. If it is mind, it should be convinced. Mind should not be influenced. Mind should not be influenced. It should be convinced of that idea. So when big politicians, religious leaders, when they talk, when they have exhibit action, because already they are on the top of the pyramid and under them so many people are there, their mere actions also may get influenced, or mere actions may turn as a convincing point for the people at large, which may be a source which helps them to win the election. Okay, there are so many things. I watched some of the politicians' videos to just see how they behave, how they act on the stage, and what is the akshara. How this akshara can convey all the benefits the way they are. Because we are, after all, a third world country even today. 2047, we are likely to become an industrialized nation. Till such time, we need to do a lot of holistic activities. You cannot take a boorish activity just like that. Because interest of the people is involved. Almost 70% of the people are in agriculture. That's what people say. I don't know about it. So, people are more towards the organic, not towards the mechanics. Mechanics are of course required. Today agriculture is also mechanized. But still we are doing it in such a way because our country is more a labor-oriented country. We are taking care of the laborers, agricultural laborers, everything. The government takes care. Okay, they have got various schemes. They give so many ideas, and nowadays direct benefit transfer, directly the money is credited. All these things are done. Okay. So they are the welfare heads. So such people who are in responsible position also should learn to exhibit certain body things. Bodily, how you exhibit is very important for you to earn success. It's not merely, see, these things work depending on one's faith. If one has faith, it is definitely works out miraculous results. There is no doubt about it. Okay. So, mudras is not something which you can use the way you want. Okay. Even now when I am talking to you, we do some prayogas also side by side. Okay. When I talk, I am not talking like this. I am talking something like this. When I do like this, it has got a particular meaning. You see this is totally divided. This is a little bit divided. Here also 3 and 4. It's a particular mudra. Okay. So, there are different ways in which a prayogi does. Today, because it is available in some books, so many people use so many mudras. Every mudra has got a discipline. If they have known Akshara Shastra, they will also know what it conveys to the Akshara. You know only the mudra, you do not know the Akshara part. Okay. So, one man's medicine is another man's poison. Without learning from an expert who knows every aspect of a mudra, never ever venture to learn. You don't need all that. You want to do slokas, stotras are there, Vedas are there, so many things are there. You can do service to people. There is a lot of work available in this country. Probably jobs may not be here and there because jobs are more structured. Work is more unstructured. You have got a lot. We have got unorganized sector more in our country. Organized is less. Okay. So much of work is available. We have to do more and more and more work till the last moment. We have to keep working. And do it as a service for the world. Have that unity. That unity was missing. That's why we have lost 1,000 years. It's not a small time. We lost in slavery. Okay. So this unity among us, Bharata Vamshis, is very, very important. If really Bharata Vamshis survive, the entire world will survive. The entire world will survive. Jagat will also survive. To that extent, the Sanatana has got things. So, at the same time, you should understand that you cannot do every practice unless you have thoroughly learnt. Thank you very much, Prem. You made my day. Somehow you gave a comment and that almost, we could cover everything. Thank you very much for your comment. Bye.